Math Day, great day, Math Lead learners. Welcome to Mathematics Lead channel, where we turn your math worry into mastery. I am Paula, and together, let us have fun while learning. In this video, we will learn how to perform the 4 basic operations on integers. At the end of this video, I am expecting you to recall what are the 4 basic operations, understand how to do the 4 basic operations on integers, and perform the 4 basic operations on integers. Before I start my discussion, we will have a 2-minute activity which I prepared via quizzes. I want to refresh your knowledge about addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. This activity consists of 10 items and each item is to be answered within 10 seconds. You can pause this video, click the link below in the description box, and I will see you after the activity. Here are the correct answers in our activity. How many have you got correct? Have you wondered how we can perform the 4 basic operations with positive and negative integers? If you want to find out how the items in your engaging activity are answered, keep watching this video. During your primary education, you have already encountered the 4 basic operations, which are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. However, you are only taught to perform these operations using 0 and positive numbers. Now that we are learning about integers, which negative numbers are also involved, we will find out how we are going to perform operations on integers. As you can notice in our activity, there are negative numbers involved in the operations which might shock or confuse you. It is okay if you did not get the right answers. I am here to help you out. When we are adding integers, take a look at the signs first. If the sign of the addends are the same, the values are to be added and the sign is copied. If the signs are different, the values are subtracted and the sign of the addend with the higher value is copied. In our activity, you have encountered this item, 4 plus 13. As you can notice, 4 and 13 has the same sign, which is positive. The action to be taken is to add these values. 4 plus 13 is 17. And since they have the same sign, we would copy their sign, which is positive. Therefore, the final answer is positive 17. In our next example, negative 2 plus negative 3. Again, they have the same signs, so we are going to add their values. 2 plus 3 is 5, and since they have the same sign, we will copy their sign, which is negative. Therefore, the final answer should be negative 5. Next example is negative 2 plus 6. Since these values have different signs, the action to be taken is to subtract these values. The higher value 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. Since 6 is the higher value and its sign is positive, therefore the final answer should be positive 4. Next example is 8 plus negative 10. Since again they have different signs, their value should be subtracted. 10 minus 8 is 2. And since negative 10, the higher value, has a negative sign, the sum should also have a negative sign. The final answer is negative 2. In subtracting integers, we should remember KCC. KCC stands for keep, change, and change. For example, we have x minus y. We should keep the number x. Then we will change minus sign and turn it to a plus sign, and we will again change the sign of the second value. If the second value is positive, then we will turn it into a negative sign. If the sign of the second value is negative, then it would be a positive. Therefore, from x minus y, we'll have x plus negative y. And we have noticed that x plus negative y is addition of integers. Therefore, after applying KCC, we will apply what we have learned earlier in adding integers. Here is our example. 9 minus 7. Remember KCC. Keep the number 9, change minus sign and turn it into a plus sign, and change the 7 and turn it into negative 7. Therefore, we have 9 plus negative 7. We will apply what we have learned earlier in addition. Since they have different signs, the values are to be subtracted. 9 minus 7 is 2, and since the higher value 9 is positive, therefore we'll copy its sign and we'll have the final answer positive 2. Next example is 1 minus negative 1. Again, apply KCC. Keep number 1, change minus sign and turn it into a plus sign, and change the sign of negative 1 and it will be positive 1. 1 plus 1. Since they have the same sign, the action to be taken is to add them. 1 plus 1 is 2, and since they are both positive, we will copy their sign, which is also positive. Therefore, the final answer could be positive 2. In multiplying and dividing integers, same rule applies. We will just first perform what is in the indicated operation. If it is multiplication, multiply the values. If it is division, divide the values. Now we will just look into the signs of the values. If the values have the same sign, then the final answer should be positive. If the values have different signs, then the final answer would be negative. For example, we have 2 times 4. 2 times 4 is in multiplication, so we will just multiply the values. We have 8, and they have the same sign, which is positive, so the sign of the final answer should also be positive. Therefore, our final answer is positive 8. Next example, negative 10 divided by negative 2. We will just perform the indicated operation, which is division. 10 divided by 2 is 5. And since they have the same sign, which is negative, the sign of the final answer is positive. Therefore, our final answer is positive 5. 3 times negative 5. Perform the indicated operation, which is multiplication. 3 times 5 is 15. And since they have different signs, the sign of our final answer should be negative. Therefore, our answer is negative 15. Negative 15 divided by 5. Again, we will perform the indicated operation, which is division. 15 divided by 5 is 3. And since they have different signs, negative 15 and positive 5, then the sign of the final answer is negative. Therefore, our final answer is negative 3. Now that you already know how to perform 4 basic operations on integers, I want to develop your competency by applying what you have learned in this video. Click the link below to answer our 12-item assessment. Pause this video and I will see you later. Here are the answers in our activity. Negative 5 plus negative 11 is equal to negative 16. 8 plus negative 6 is 2. Negative 9 plus 6 is equal to negative 3. 16 minus 2 will be 16 plus negative 2, and therefore we'll have the sum 14. 19 minus negative 7 will be 19 plus 7. Therefore, we'll have the sum 26. Negative 21 minus negative 5 would be negative 21 plus 5. Therefore, our sum would be negative 16. For item number 7, we have negative 6 times negative 4. The answer is positive 24. For number 8, 5 times negative 30 is negative 150. 11 times 20 would be 220. 63 divided by 9 would be positive 7. 125 divided by negative 5 is negative 25. And negative 88 divided by negative 8 is equal to 11. Share your scores in the comment section below. Great job for those who got high scores in our last activity. For those who did not get satisfactory score, it's okay. You can rewatch this video until you have mastered the competency. I hope you have learned something today. Until next time!